Welcome back to the Legend of MicFist, Dark Souls
Edition.
2.
Not that there's really another edition of the Legend of MicFist.
Yep. Just think of them as like independent short stories of the same character that don't flow in a timeline.
Just we're playing the video game and having fun with it. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry too much about it.
This is a warm-up for Dark Souls 3.
There we go.
Hey, it worked that time.
Now let's see if it killed all three of the dogs.
Nope.
Bad dog.
Funny enough, those dogs actually have the best resistance to my damage because they're made of meat.
Huh.
Guys who wear armor actually have some defense penalties when it comes to bludgeoning.
Oh, sure.
Now we get to meet
soul
your
retrieval.
friendly neighborhood cousin.
I got my stuff back. Alright, I approached the chest, I summoned the douche.
Punch him in the face while you can. Dodge the deck. Oh.
Whoa!
Oh. I have to say, I do have a hard time telling sometimes whether or not he actually hit you without.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the health bar, like, I don't think I'd be able to tell what hit and what didn't.
No, I totally get you there, but that just comes with the hitbox in this game. Because it's kind of finicky.
Mm-hmm. I just have to say, it makes it even more impressive that people can actually learn, the timing for this shit.
Oh, he's on the wall.
Yeah.
I mean,
well.
trial and error, and lots of it, as Dark Souls, but still, it's impressive.
Oh god.
Oh
Run.
balls, oh balls,
Oh!
oh balls.
Actually scared me quite a bit.
Yeah! I love tap. Wait, is he doing it again?
He's doing it again. He's doing it
You
again.
motherfucker! And this is what happened when bosses, spam attacks, like PCs do. Oh god, I thought he was gonna do it in the way of the doorway.
I had a plan if he was.
What was it? Tuck your head between your legs and kicks your ass.
Oh shit.
So I'm assuming there is a more fancy way to, duck, dive, dodge.
Yeah, if you get behind him, you can actually dodge the attack quite a bit. Because the shots are quick, but they have a very
Limited
broad
arc.
Oh god.
Oh! Right in the face. Good god, man.
He is spamming that shit. He is tired of your bull.
Well, he is surprisingly close to dead. I must say the damage improvement over your last pursuer fight is it's nice to see.
It's definitely necessary.
Yes.
And he's down.
one pursuer down. There are several in Scholars of the Lost Sin.
2, right?
Several.
No. I mean, you took out 2. You said 1.
Yeah, 2 down.
Okay.
Primary and first hidden one.
Now I just have to kill all the rest.
Now I remember you saying at some point that in Scholars of the First Sin there was one pursuer who literally pursued you.
Yeah, the running idea there is that it's not. I don't believe these are all different pursuers. I believe it's the same one in some capacity.
Okay.
Now you can debate that because I have the soul of the pursuer in my inventory. But note that the ones that I just killed did not give me one either. So
It could be that, like many others, is you took his soul the first time you killed him, and he's chasing you down to get it back.
maybe so, but he doesn't make too many appearances outside of this area. And we have our first summon buddy.
What is it?
Yeah.
This here be Lucatiel.
Don't know
She's
things are
actually
better.
pretty awesome.
Normally, I'm cool.
And as I've said
I
before
mean,
in
look
the
at her
Shovel
hat.
Knight, in the Shovel Knight playthroughs, if I'm going through the text too fast, feel free to pause.
Well, you can see that you. I come.
It's Dark Souls. We're not really here for the storyline. Well, we aren't, and the storyline's not very strongly present in,
We're
the
here
game.
for the-
Okay.
I come from? Don't
That is an epic fucking hat, though.
Yeah, you can get her hat if you do her quest line.
She's
So-
kind of a fencer playstyle.
Actually, no, she uses a dex-based greatsword, surprisingly enough.
Okay, first off, I'm pretty sure the words dex-based greatsword are not supposed to go together like that.
You would think.
I'm just saying, the Mira's greatsword that she has is scales best with dexterity.
Fair enough. It just my normal sense of RPG mechanics are kind of mentally screaming at the concept of a dexterity-based greatsword. That's all.
Yeah. On the plus side, though, it does make a lot of sense that if you wish to parry with a greatsword, you have to be very dexterous.
Well, yeah.
Which you have to parry with a greatsword because you do not have a shield.
Right. Dodging.
Yeah, I prefer dodging overall.
Yep. I'm just saying in real life combat.
Oh yeah, I get you there. But as far as this game is concerned, parrying is great. It takes way too much of a learning curve, in my opinion, for just your average player.
When dodging is a lot easier to pull off.
Oh, please don't break that.
The barrel?
Yes.
That's
What's
why
that,
you
the
want
bu-
dodging.
Oh, is there a door to blow up at the bottom?
Yep,
Yeah.
you can see that crack from
Yep.
here.
I had a hard time seeing it over the gray on gray.
MicFist saw a barrel and could not resist pushing it down the steps.
Ah!
Oh, Charlie good.
That's bleed damage. But
Yep, that's bleed damage.
Yeah.
I really would like bleed damage to be better. I don't find many uses for it in PvE situations. But, I don't know. Somebody in the comments who PvPs in this game, tell me how bleed stacks up if you spec for it. And this is McDuff's workshop.
Ooh. McDuff an NPC?
That'd be him back there.
So he's not an enemy.
Good sir, please pardon me. My God, that's a magnificent beard. My respects to you, sir. So I'm only going to peek at your things. But some of the fun stuff that you can do here, talking to him reveals that he is a blacksmith of a variety. And if you want to get at that chest that he is sitting on, he's looking to get some flame.
Yeah. Want some, Did you just put a lit torch in your pocket?
No, I snapped it
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
No, this isn't friggin' Tomb Raider.
My apologies, I just had a moment of, wait, what the fuck just happened?
So now that he has fire, he can work at...
Right, yeah, he was drawn to the flame. See, he
Uh-huh.
had that small candle here in the corner.
Ah.
Although, I'm just like Craftsman's Hammer and Twinkling Titanite. I don't need either of those.
He looks out of it.
Nah,
It's
he's
Dark
just
Souls.
kind of slow.
You know, he does have a magnificent mustache as well, so...
The entire, dreads, beard, mustache ensemble is just magnifique.
So yes, give the dull ember to this guy. Don't hold on to it. You don't have to find more. Because now look at all the cool stuff we can do.
Yeah!
We can buy things.
And repair shit.
Buy shit that we're not gonna use.
Exactamundo.
Repair shit that we're gonna use the shit out of.
Totes.
Improve other shit we're gonna use. Well, the same shit, really, that we're gonna use the shit out of.
Mm-hmm. Maybe someday I'll infuse these weapons, but usually I just roll with the 10-10 variety of these fist weapons.
Fair enough.
So, do a little bit of cleanup here. Oh, wait. I've already got one of those. I'm going to add things to my collection while I'm here.
McFist likes to add pieces, trophies that he has collected over the years to his magical bonfire trophy.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I got a hold of what I wanted to get a hold of. Let's go somewhere else, because this place is kind of mid for now. Although I could go check out a boss here, but it would actually dictate what path I follow through this game.
Nah, might as well go do something else.
There is another area I can access without the stuff.
Alright then.
Let's-
Take us that way.
Okay.
Onwards!
So, we gotta head back to Majula, otherwise known as my vacation spot.
And where we have left dear lady, I believe?
Lovely weather, and only occasionally are things trying to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
The only place that doesn't look like gray on gray on gray.
It's yellowish
green on brown.
brown on gray.
Exactly, but at least that's better
It's-
than gray on gray.
Oh, it has most definitely expanded the color wheel by a whole, percent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's at
is
least
that,
a little
is that a hint of shit over in the corner there? No. Good evening, sir or madam. I found this key. I thought perhaps you'd... That is a large book.
Oh, it's my memoirs! I have a fan!
And then he punched it. Ah, how true that is.
Such a fun time. Thank God I live in this time.
What a time to be alive. Going about punching zombies.
Speaking of which, I think my skin.
Yes, I
It
could
is
use...
looking
I
weird
could...
in the weather. I think I could use some wax.
I think I just need a nice little day at the beach. Get some tone back in my skin.
But yeah, this room is special for those of us who have played many fantasy games before, because we run into a skeleton here. And we think, slow as piss, regular herp derp skeleton. No, Dark Souls skeletons are fucking scary.
Like that.
It's Dark Souls. Everything in here is kind of scary.
At a fire, do you right?
Yeah, I can light a fire if I brought a fire with me,
I see.
but I did not.
Ah, well. You know where you're going, I suppose, and there's just enough light
Let's see what's in the bucket.
to not have to strain my eyes too hard to see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, it doesn't help that we're recording at my place today, which is why things probably sound a little different to folks. Also, we may be invaded by my sister's cat later, so just heads up.
If you hear us yelling at someone named Marge or possibly Fatty, it's the cat.
Yep. Oh yeah, we got all sorts of nicknames for the cat in the house. We got Fatty from my perspective. Dad calls her Lardo. Large Marge was the name tag that was on her at the humane shelter.
All that good stuff.
Yep. And then on occasion, when a friend of my sister comes over, we call her Fatty Cakes or Fat Loaf.
She is a loaf of a cat.
She's pretty hefty. She's about 17 pounds.
And despite being on a diet since forever...
She looks like a
hasn't
barrel.
lost an ounce.
Yeah.
Alright, I got what I needed. Let's venture forth.
Maybe it's like a marshmallow.
Tally-ho!
Maybe it's like a marshmallow, and there's actually not a lot of meat in there. It's just like puffed up.
I'm sure like if there was a cheap liposuction or something that we could do for Marge, she'd be a very skinny cat. With a lot of excess skin.
And before, also, just in case, two people in the world actually asked us in the comments, no, she does not have a thyroid problem. She's super active. She hops over stuff regularly. In fact, we tried to barricade her out, and she just hopped over it because she could.
She completely ignored the way around the barricade and just hopped
leapt
over it.
So yeah, it's not really a specific anything. It's just, some people have different metabolisms.
She's fat.
Some people can drink a glass of water and gain 3 pounds. Some people can eat McDonald's every day and not gain an ounce.
Screw you, Dylan.
You know who you are.
Suffice it to say, the world is not fair.
Damn it, Corey.
It is just, not fair to this particular cat in specific.
Now, this area actually got some major tweaking in Scholars of the First Sin, specifically with the fact that there are freaking hidey nights everywhere.
Oh!
Well, or hide
Goody.
nights.
Whatever.
However you want to call them.
And
I'm
the
sure
pursuer.
Hyde is... No, that's not a pursuer.
This is actually one of the old knights.
That is an enormous Viking.
I don't remember what this guy's called, actually, but as you can see,
He is dead.
not a problem.
No.
And this is the wondrous benefit of using bludgeoning weapons on armored targets.
Your armor is no match for my fists. So do they get those guys just nap out?
They actually are there until I do something, and I am going to be doing that something first.
I see, and then they all come to life and attack you.
Well, yeah, they like to patrol their little zones, but if they catch you in their zones, then they'll drop the hammer on you. But they do drop some pretty sweet loot.
Sexy.
So basically coming back through here to pick up that sweet ass loot.
Ow.
Hey.
That's a bit of a bug spray there.
Oh, aren't you?
Uh-oh.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I know.
I just misread his health bar.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm actually sitting like 10 feet away from the TV right now, so it's kind of... But yeah, killing that guy revealed this lever.
Pull the lever!
Pull the lever? Yeah, yes. Who wouldn't? In the words of Pokemon.
It's there.
Exactly. Like, in the words of Pokemon, they summed it up perfectly. Who wouldn't?
So, what I am doing is I am actually expanding the arena where I'm going to fight that boss there in the red armor.
That sounds like an excellent plan.
And I can just hear people now, why isn't he doing it just by itself? Why didn't he do it with the tiny ass arena? And it's like, well, the honest to God reason is because I'm not trying to show off. I'm just trying to have fun.
Yeah, fair enough.
I see, so those guys in the background are patiently waiting till you kill this guy.
For the most part.
Good
Holy
sport.
shit!
Oh,
Ow!
whoops. There's me misreading that bar again.
Well, and with that, I think it is time to call it an episode.
If we're going to end an episode on a death every time, this is going to get old real fast.
Well, you managed to make it about 15 minutes between dying each time. So hey, if it works, right?
Right.
Sure. See you next time.
Yeah.
Till then.